Okay, Chris, here's your extra mini game.
Oh, Bart almost drowned.
We got to slap the shit out of him.
Thank God.
What?
Hit buttons?
Oh.
Wake up!
I'm not very good at this. I'm not even
You
awake.
can stop, Chris. You can just... If I keep going, I'll win.
He's full stopped. I'm gonna win. Well, that was something. Homer, Marge's face.
What's tongue? What the
That's Channel 6, where they film Krusty the Clown, the news, and other non-box related.
Channel 6 was also the, obviously, famously in Turtles.
Yeah.
Channel 6, even news.
That's not Ken Brockman.
I know. Who the fuck is this guy?
Dallas
Lent.
Wanamaker.
Lent Brockman?
Where'd you get this Danish from Ken Brockman? He didn't touch it, did he? No? Oh, good. Guys, if you're going to get anything from Mr. Burns, now's the time to ask him. He's doped up or dying or something.
You're that friendly little leprechaun. I wanted to get you see inside your head. Oh, my brains!
Football in the groin. Football in the groin.
Marge is making the list of judges, and she crosses out Martin Scorsese, and then just writes Homer.
Oh boy, now you get to see my movie.
You in a movie?
I made a movie. No wonder I was on the cover of Entertainment Weekly.
So, Chris, favorite Simpsons episode?
I've barely seen any. I don't know.
What the fuck's the matter with you?
I like the movie. Does that count?
The movie. I like the
I
movie.
haven't seen the movie.
I love the movie.
Really?
The movie's great.
How have I
Movie's
seen it?
okay.
You haven't.
I
Oh.
love the movie.
I don't know. Like, I've only really seen like and remembered stuff from season 1, and even then I don't really remember much. I remember one where Bart stole the head off the
The
statue.
head, yeah, statue of
Oh,
Gemini
yeah.
Springfield.
Yeah.
The telltale head. One of my favorite lines in the movie is so after they had to leave Springfield, go to the dome when they're in that motel room,
Yeah.
and Bart's like drunk, and Homer comes back and he has this plan to move to Alaska, and like Homer and Marge like hugging, and Bart just goes, "Mom, yes, honey, you just bought another lot of crap from the world's fattest fertilizer salesman." Oh, thought that line was hilarious. John, favorite episode of The Simpsons?
That's a really hard question. There are 600 episodes of The Simpsons, you know.
Yep.
I really like when they travel, like especially when they go to Japan.
Oh, Japan's great.
Yeah.
I am
Japan's
the Emperor
really
of Japan. I am Cloposaurus.
Is that the one where they met Homer's identical Japanese half brother?
You're
That's
talking
King
about
of the Hill.
That was King of the Hill.
That was the joke.
Oh, good. Because I was about to strike you.
How could I ever disassociate that from King of the Hill with that amazing YouTube poop, TJ?
I know, right?
I am John Wayne. Pow pow. I am kicking your ass. I tell him you are Tom Broga. You crazy bastard. What has there been a King of the Hill video game?
I know, right?
He's in that stupid app
No,
thing.
no, he's not.
I
I refuse to believe that.
I tell you what, you download the free app and pay some microtransactions, you can unlock Ladybird. I feel sick just saying that.
Alright, Garrett, so what's your favorite episode of The Simpsons?
Wait, so John, so your one is the one where they go to Japan?
I guess so. It's really hard to choose.
My one is the first episode I ever saw, Bart the General. It's the one.
Oh, that's great.
It's the one in season 1 where Nelson keeps beating him up, and like he gets all the kids together,
And Grandpa
and Grandpa
what's his
I
face?
remember.
and Herman and the
Yeah.
200 water balloons. 200 rounds, sir. He's okay. That's a happy birthday on the side. All right, before they say death from above, but okay.
Oh, and they keep playing that riff.
A fun pattern.
Yeah.
Doogity.
Oh, they use double team.
So TJ, what's do you say what you were thinking?
No.
Mine, I have a couple of them.
Well, yeah, no,
Is
I said
is
one.
one of them Bart gets an F?
Because I have a bunch of favorites.
I
If you-
do-
if
I
You've
you-
got to,
do,
you've got to cry.
Well, I mean,
every
if you-
dude,
if
that
you and
part,
I-
oh my god.
If
yeah.
you and I like have a bunch, why don't we just say a bunch?
Okay.
One episode I really enjoy is 22 short
Yeah,
stories about
yeah,
Springfield
yeah.
or short films. I can't remember.
22 short stories, I think.
Yeah, because I mean that gives us the best Simpsons meme of all time, the Aurora Borealis memes.
I don't know. The lemon is pretty up there as well.
No,
the lemon face.
I'm sorry. Nothing will ever beat Aurora Borealis. I thought you said we were having steamed clams.
No, steamed hams. Even though these are grilled, it's an open expression.
See, these appear to be the same burgers from Krusty Burger, and even though you say they're steamed, they appear to be grilled.
It's an open expression.
Remember the episode where they did the spoof of the McRib Witch, and they got the Krusty McRib was like that bug thing?
Yeah, I remember that one.
No, the joke was Krusty admitted that the meat for the rib witch didn't come from a pig, and he was like, think smaller, more legs.
But going off what you said, Jonathan, about Bart gets an F like that. Like that made me cry watching. But the one that always makes me cry is Mother Simpson.
Yep.
When she leaves, it's not so much when she leaves. Just over the Christmas, like that Homer just sits on the car when it turns to night. He's just looking into the stars, and that music by Alf Clausen. Fucking beautiful.
What's the sad one with Lisa's substitute teacher or something everyone always talks
Lisa's
about?
substitute.
Yeah, Lisa Substitute.
Oh,
what
I don't
happens
think
with
that
that
one's
So,
that sad.
so basically, Lisa falls in love with her teacher, and at the end of it, he moves.
Yeah.
But he gives her just this note, and he says, whenever you're feeling sad, just read this note. And it says, "You are Lisa Simpson." My favorite thing, though, is that people have taken that, and they've taken the screenshot, like, whenever you're feeling sad, just look at this. And she opens it, and it just says, "Jet fuel car milk still beams."
Of course.
I don't know. I don't think that one's that great.
I never found it that sad. It's a good episode.
I see it referenced a lot.
It's all right.
I just
It's not
never
one of
found
the
it that
best.
sad.
Bart?
This is like one of the hardest fucking bosses.
Oh boy.
No, I mean, like, if you have to, like, no, Smithers, not so much Smithers, but when you get the burns, when you fucking have to play with quarters, good lord.
So this is just a boss stage?
Yeah, it's pretty much just we have to fight Smithers and Burns.
Okay.
But Burns has like 1,000 forms.
So why did they
Forms.
kidnap Maggie?
Oh, so it's not much they kidnap Maggie, but when Homer, in the opening cutscene, Homer and Smithers collide, and the diamond that Smithers just stole lands in Maggie's mouth, so he just
that's
takes
right.
Maggie.
You're right.
Like, you kind of guys were talking over, but Smithers and Burns just have a Japanese guy that doing their voices.
Crap. Okay. Oh, episodes that make me
burns me up.
cry. Bart's soul made me cry the other day.
Oh, really?
When he's praying, that got to me.
Oh yeah.
When like he says his prayer, like hoping to get his soul back, and then he's like, "Oh God, I hope you can hear me."
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm about to cry right now.
This burns me up.
Old
justified,
Money.
man.
Old Money also makes me cry.
I was thinking that, my favourite thing in that is the one where Grandpa's trying to enjoy his money after she dies. And, he's on the roller coaster and it keeps coming down. And, like, Grandpa's just sitting there where everyone else screams. And as it starts going up, his girlfriend appears and he just cuts to, like, she appears as a ghost. And it cuts to, like, the entire roller coaster, and you can't see her, but Grandpa's screaming as it's going up the steady slope. And that just gets me every time. I love that. You know what? The bit in the episode that gets me is like when Homer feels sad, like my daddy doesn't love me anymore, and then he goes in and gives Bart a fez. Everyone's happy.
No, the thing that gets me about Old Money is
Kamikaze.
when he finally decides at the end that he's going to spend it to fix up the retirement home,
Yeah.
and he opens up that door, and he's like, "Come on in, friends. Dignity's on me." Well, this won't be the first time I've cried during OP.
Yeah.
Was
And
the
it won't
first
be the
one-
last.
Was the first one Spider-Man?
Nope.
Iron Burns.
Which one was it? For our
can't
viewers
remember.
at home.
Actually, wait a minute. It might have been Spider-Man.
was gonna say it's
'Cause
Spider-Man, so you probably cry.
I've cried during commentaries, like
Yeah.
movie commentaries.
Yeah, Home Alone 2, you cried quite a bit.
I'm a mess.
Was it because you saw Donald Trump?
No.
Yeah, we still got to put that out.
Well, but
Referencing one that hasn't been released.
by the time this one goes up, that'll be out. Oh,
Yay!
man.
It's a transformer. Where do you stand on pizza with crust?
Crust first.
I also noticed season 7 has a lot of Burns-centric episodes.
Mm.
This season started with 2 Burns
Yeah.
episodes, which was really weird. I think it was because he was the actor was not going to sign on for last season.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, we better get some Burns in.
We found out about that at MomoCon 2 years ago.
Yeah, we did.
Or, well, technically it was last year.
Well, it was 2 Momocons ago.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, because we won this year, were we? And it was last year.
It was May
Which was two-
2015.
Yeah, two conventions ago. Either way, yeah, apparently, like, he was... well, the thing was, and it's something I can understand, Harry Shearer was like, the show makes so much money. He was like, he wanted, like, I guess more points. Like, he said he was willing to take less money up front if he could just get, like, the smallest piece of just the show in general. Which I'm like, I kind of get that, because, you know,
Yeah.
the voice actors are a big part of what made the show successful. So
Yeah.
I
And
can
he's
see
the one
that.
who voices a lot of characters, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
He's Burns, Smithers,
Smithers.
Flanders.
Yeah.
Like he's a lot of main. It would have. They probably if they had to recast him, it probably would have cost him more money to
Yeah.
hire. Because probably not one person could have done all the voices he does as well.
Yeah.
You know. But I remember playing this in an arcade. This boss scene takes up so much money.
I'd bet.
I mean, it's a good thing we have Unlimited Continues because we wouldn't get past level 1. So, John, how would this rank for you then compared to like Turtles or X-Men?
I think this is number 2. I think X-Men is number 1 and Turtles is number
Oh, so really you think this is better than Turtles?
2. I think I like Simpsons better than Turtles.
Oh, really? Huh.
I don't know.
Really? Interesting.
I mean, I think it's more about like, and also I think I played the Simpsons one more as a kid than the Turtles one. Like I have more of a connection to Simpsons as growing up than Turtles,
Oh, really?
to be
Okay.
honest. Yeah. Like I never watched the cartoon when it was on. I loved the movie, but I never watched the cartoon.
What, Turtles?
Yeah.
Okay. What's that? What did you watch the...
I don't know. I didn't even realize it was on.
Our
Like-
friendship is over.
Like I knew that there was a Turtles cartoon, but I didn't even I thought it had ended before I was a kid or something, before I was born or something. I didn't realize it was going on when I was, because whenever I talked to Jack about it, I was like, wow, I didn't realize that. I thought it was like Transformers where G1 ended before.
No, dude,
I,
Turtles
like,
been on for like 10 years. It ended,
like, I didn't realize that.
and he's dead.
We found a kid.
He's flat out dead.
That's a little morbid.
We murdered Mr. Barnes.
He's giant too.
Oh, now they're here.
Patty and Grandpa.
Okay.
We did it!
Maggie is gonna choke on that diamond.
Yep.
Oh.
And this ending of when they're walking like this is very similar to an episode. It's the episode where they go to Dr. Marva Monroe and get the electric shock therapy treatment.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And they get their money back. They walk back just like this.
Yeah.
There's a
That's
moment.
cool.
There's a moment in the end though where Homer's gonna throw away the diamond that was in Maggie's mouth. You fucking idiot, Homer. You rich on Maggie. They don't even care that Maggie falls down.
Same though.
We didn't talk about that much, but I really liked the soundtrack to this game. I love the Konami games like this, Turtles Action, and add some good music. So that is the Simpsons arcade game. Final thoughts, you two? I guess you did play this for the first time. Thoughts?
Oh, I zoned out really hard.
What did
Because
you
there's a
do?
lot of talk I didn't know. It's just a bunch of mashing. So it's like, oh, colors. So that's my impression of the Simpsons arcade.
Sonic
Oh.
Colors. That's
Oh.
his impression.
Oh,
So
colors.
you're saying this game is way too political?
Yes.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I would have liked. I'm not much for like.
Button mashers.
Yeah.
What? That's just the
Steven's the
purest
same.
form of video game.
I'm sorry. I'm not good at them, so. Flashback.
TJ, you?
Oh, that's cool.
I like it better than I thought I did. It's a lot quicker than Scott Pilgrim.
That's for sure.
Yeah. There was a lot of the levels were a good like a good length. Yeah.
This is neat.
Howard.
Again,
Cherry or Terry.
Sherry Orton.
And I will say, as I said before, they reference a lot of stuff from the Shea Krusty, Sands of the Hopper,
Snowball 2.
Auto Man. One thing I didn't say, this was obviously we saw at the beginning. It was a Backbone port, and I think Chris, you and I have talked about how not the biggest fan.
Not the most accurate port sometimes. Room for improvement. Are they Digital Eclipse now, the Mega Man Legacy Collection people? Did they rebrand?
I think part of them did. I don't think it's a 1-to-1 team, but I think part of them did. I might be wrong. On that.
Okay.
But yeah, this was. Oh, Jonathan. Final thoughts.
Well, I mean, I liked it. I played it before.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
Like,
It's still good.
It's still good.
Holds up.
It's a fun game.
It's just a little slimy. It's still good. It's still good.
Oh.
No scoreboard for you.
Oh, how am I going to check how well I did?
Wow.
You can't. Never. But yeah, I like it. It's a fun game. Good game. It's a good game.
All right, let's all go out for some frosty chocolate milkshakes.
Yay! What kind of catchphrase is that, Chris? Go to your room.
Ooh, it's raspberry.
I'm too lazy.
Oh!
Are we done?
Yes.
Ay, caramba!
I'm Bart Simpson. Who the hell are you, man?